Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. So in this one, we have the Los Angeles Angels team build, 89 overall team. Definitely have some good players here. But taking a look at the roster in a rotation, we have Bert Blyleven, Nolan Ryan, John Lackey, Bartolo Colon, and Jared Weaver. So everyone's 85 and up, 86 and up. So that's not bad. It's a solid rotation. Not really powerhouse pitchers, but still solid. Then in our lineup, we got Rod Carew, Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, Reggie Jackson, Mike Napoli, Jim Edmonds, Kendrys Morales, and Andrelton Simmons. So our lineup is pretty good. We obviously have Trout, Pujols, Jackson, Napoli. Last time we used him with the Rangers build, he had 2 home runs, and then everyone else is pretty solid. Then on our bench, we got Mark Trumbo, Cole Calhoun, Dante Bichette, Eric Ibar, and Chris Iannetta. So Iannetta was going to originally be our catcher, but we had to get Napoli back in there. Bichette is obviously a great option, and then Ibar, I do pretty good with him. And then in our bullpen, we got Fernando Salas, Yusmeiro Petit, Joe Smith, Cam Bedrosian, Fernando Rodney, Houston Street, and Francisco Rodriguez. So we got the 3 big arms in Rodney, Street, and Rodriguez. Then the rest of the bullpen is just okay. They're pretty much fillers. But that is the Angels team. So getting into the game, our opponent has Blackman, a creative player, Cal Ripken Jr., Matt Olson, Carlos Correa, Jake Lamb, Mookie Betts, AJ Pollock, and 95 Max Scherzer on the mound. We got 94 Bert Blyleven on the mound. And this is a tough pitcher to use because he pretty much just has 2 pitches, 2 curveballs, and 2 fastballs. I don't know how he has succeeded with that repertoire. But heading to the top of the first inning, we got Rod Carew up the bat, and he's going to start it off with a nice little liner into left field, getting on base. So our leadoff hitter's on. We always will take that. That is going to bring up Mike Trout. No outs in the inning, the 1-2 count, and Trout is going to come up with a base hit, a little weak hit into the outfield, but that's going to drop. Carew's going to advance to third, and now we got runners on the corners to start it off in the first inning. Great situation for us. Albert Pujols up the bat, the high fastball. Kind of chased that a little bit, might have been out of the zone, but that is going to be a deep one into right field, right center field, and Carew is going to tag up. We're going to take a 1-0 lead in this game, so going up early once again in these team builds. That's going to bring up Reggie Jackson, and Reggie's going to hit a grounder to the second baseman, the flip to second, to first, and the double play. We've been hitting into a lot of double plays lately, but we go to the bottom of the first inning, the 2-1 count, a pop-up to Blyleven. Oh my days, what are you doing? I don't know how we end up missing that, but he's going to end up at first. Then he steals second, the 2-2 count with 1 out, the curveball away, swing and a miss for the strikeout, so we get a big second out. Next batter up, the high pitch, a grounder to short. Simmons is there to throw to first, and he makes the nice jump throw to get out of the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the second inning. Correa up the bat, and Correa is going to rip one into right field. That's going to go all the way off the wall, and he's going to start it off with a double in this inning. So we don't like giving up those kinds of hits, putting him in scoring position, but we get 2 outs in the inning. The inside fastball jammed him up a little bit, and that's going to be a pop-up to first. Morales is there to get the out. Now we go to the top of the third inning. Simmons up the bat, and Simmons is going to get a base hit up the middle. So trying to get some more runs in here. 1-0. Not really much going for us right now, but we got Carew up the bat with a man at second. The 3-1 count, the curveball low in the zone, and we're going to get walked. So now we got runners on first and second. 2 outs for Albert Pujols. The slider down the middle. I don't know how we missed that. That was a golden pitch. We should have crushed that. Now we go to the bottom of the third. Another curveball picking up the strikeout. Still in the bottom of the third inning. The 0-1 count. A curveball low in the zone. And it's going to go right off Blyleven. The throw behind the back. And the dive at first. That would have been a sick play. But we just miss it. Now the 0-2 count. The low fastball. And we pick up another strikeout. Bottom of the fourth inning, we go the 0-1 count. A grounder to Carew, the jump throw. Got to show off the defense a little bit. Nice play from Carew getting out of that inning. Now we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. The 0-1 count, a grounder to short. Simmons is not going to field that. I thought he was an elite defender. You got to make that play. That was routine. He's going to end up at first. He ends up stealing second and third, and then the sack bunt is going to end up bringing them in. So because of that error at short, he ends up tying this game up. Can't be having that. Silly little errors. Now we go to the top of the sixth inning. Mike Trout up the bat, the 2-2 count, and Trout is going to come up with another base hit. This one gets through into left field, so a single for him. Getting a man on base. That's all we need to try regaining this lead. That is going to bring up Albert Pujols. 1 out in the inning. The inside pitch, and he's going to hit a grounder to third. That goes under his glove, so we kind of get lucky right there. And now we got runners on first and second in scoring position. Now 2 outs in the inning for Mike Napoli, probably the man we want up. The inside pitch, probably shouldn't have swung at that, and that's going to drift into foul territory, and the right fielder makes the play. Last thing we needed right there. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th, the 1-2 count, the curveball, swing and a miss for another strikeout. He ends up with a man at first, the 0-2 count, and he gets the base hit up the middle. So now you got runners on first and second, getting himself into scoring position. So not a great situation for us, but the 2-2 count, the inside curveball got him chasing in the dirt. The throw to first, and we get out of the inning. Now we go to the top of the 9th inning, the 1-2 count for Reggie Jackson, and he's going to rip one into left center field. The exact hit we needed to start off this inning with a leadoff double. So we're in scoring position. It's a tie game, trying to break this tie. But he gets 2 quick outs. Morales up to bat with a runner at second, the inside fastball, and we're going to rip it right to the shortstop. And he makes the play. Now we go to the bottom of the 9th, the 1-2 count. We got Houston Street on the mound. He's actually pitched the last 3 innings. A slow roller to short, the throw to first, and we're going to extra innings. Now we go to the bottom of the 10th. We got Francisco Rodriguez on the mound, the full count, and we give up a 2-out hit into left center field. The double, putting him in scoring position. We're also the away team, so not a good situation for us. He has the winning run at second base, the 0-2 count now, the inside pitch, and we get the pop up into center field. So luckily, we get out of the inning. K-Rod did not blow it. Now we go to the top of the 12th inning. We have Edmonds up to bat, and Edmonds is going to hit a deep one into left center field, and that one is going to go off the wall, so close to a home run, but he's still going to end up with a double, which is huge, putting ourselves into scoring position. Now we got 2 outs. Simmons up to bat, the high fastball, and he's going to get walked. Now runners on first and second. Eric Ibar into pinch hit. 2 outs in the inning, and Ibar is going to come up with a clutch base hit. This one gets through into left field. We're sending Edmonds home. The play at the plate, and the throw is off target, so we take a 2-1 lead in extra innings. Now we got runners on the corners for Rod Carew, and Carew is going to come up with a base hit. This one gets right past the first baseman. Another run comes in to score. We take a 3-1 lead. The throw at third is not in time. Once again, runners on the corners, this time for Trout, and we chase with the slider away. Bottom of the 12th inning we go. We got Fernando Ronnie in to close it out. The slow roller. Ronnie's going to pick it up, the throw to first, and it's not going to be in time. So now the tying run is up to bat. Not what we wanted, but we got the 0-2 count, the inside fastball, swing and miss for the strikeout. So we got 2 outs, the 1-0 count, the pitch inside, kind of jammed him up, the pop up into foul territory, and that is the game. So Fernando Ronnie ends up being the player of the game. I might have gave it to someone else, but we got the 3-1 victory. Taking a look at the box score. Carew goes 2 for 5 with a run and an RBI. Trout goes 2 for 6. Albert Pujols goes 1 for 4 with a RBI. Reggie Jackson goes 1 for 5. Napoli goes 0 for 5. So kind of disappointing from him. Jim Edmonds goes 1 for 5 with a run. Morales goes 0 for 5. Simmons goes 2 for 4 with a run. And then Blyleven goes 0 for 1. Calhoun goes 0 for 1. Bichette goes 0 for 1, and Ibar goes 1 for 1. Had pretty much the game-winning RBI, or the go-ahead RBI. And I told you guys, I played pretty well with Ibar, so that's why we had him in that situation. Plus, he's a switch hitter, just in case. He changed his pitcher up during that at-bat, but he came up clutch. Now, taking a look at the pitching, Blyleven, 6 innings pitched, had 5 strikeouts, only gave up a run. I don't know how he did it. Like I said, having 2 curveballs and 2 fastballs, really difficult to pitch with him, but he had a pretty solid performance. Then Houston Street had 3 innings, no strikeouts, but gave up no hits, so a great outing from him. Francisco Rodriguez goes 2 innings, no strikeouts, only gave up a hit. And then Fernando Ronnie goes an inning, had a strikeout, and gave up a hit. But we only gave up 7 hits this game, only gave up a run, and had 6 strikeouts. So a solid performance from our pitching staff. We needed that, but that is going to do it for this one. We pick up a victory with the Los Angeles Angels, so that was pretty nice. The team wasn't bad. We didn't have a crazy offensive performance, but the pitching did pretty well, so we'll take that. We'll take the victory. Anyways, the St. Louis Cardinals are up next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.